Welcome everyone, it's Bluebeard here, the host of the MMA betting show Blue FC, here to teach you some betting basics. This time we're talking about a staple in betting, something every bettor needs to utilize to maximize their winnings: parlays. Simply put, a parlay is just a bet that contains multiple smaller bets within it, and to cash in that parlay, every single piece of it needs to be cashed in. I like to compare it to a raffle prize draw. You've got your ticket in front of you and the person is calling out numbers. You have to get that exact number called or you don't get anything. You don't get a prize for having 5 out of the 6 numbers right on your ticket. You've got to get all of them. So that's the main thing that you always need to remember about a parlay. You have to get every leg in your parlay correct, a leg being the individual bet. The other thing about parlays, and this is why they're essential to making money in betting, is that, of course, when you're making more specific bets, longer parlays with more legs, the chances of you being right goes down, which means the odds will get higher for a bigger payout. Now, we won't get into the actual math of how the odds change. Maybe I'll do that in another video if people are interested, but I'll give a quick example of how I use parlays with UFC fights on my betting show, Blue FC. I always use American odds because that's what's standard for the UFC, but I'll also include European and British odds on the side so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, there always tends to be some fighters on the card that come in as moderate or heavy favorites. Let's take these 3 fighters as an example. Fighter A comes in at minus 250, B is at minus 300, and C is so good they're coming in at minus 500. Let's say you put in $10 each and they all win. This is how much you would get. A total of $39.33. Now, individually, yes, you can still make a little money off these fighters, and it's safer. If 2 out of the 3 of them win, you're still going to be getting money for those 2. But the real money comes in when you tie all 3 of them together into a parlay. Instead of those 3 separate odds, it turns into 1. In this case, it turns into plus 124. Now, if you put in $10, you would win $22.40. Or to even it up and to compare it to the individual bets, let's say you put in $30. You would win $67.20. And if you compare that to the individual bets, now you see why it pays to make parlays. I hope all that makes sense, and now you understand what a parlay is, how it works, and why we use it so much. If you want to use all this knowledge, check out my betting show, Blue FC. I make a couple parlay suggestions every stream, and now you'll know what I'm talking about. If you've got any other betting questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll answer them and maybe even make another video. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.